What's up, everybody? Serena here with Climate High Tree Experts. If you've been following our social media accounts for a while, thank you. But you may remember that in the past, we used to do a series called Tree of the Week. And each week, we would post a different tree specific to the Verde Valley in Arizona, and we would give information about this tree, how to identify it, scientific facts, maybe some proper care tips. And that was such a fun, cool series for me to do, mostly because I'm not an Arizona native. So for the line of work that I do, being able to fine tune my skills with the trees that I work with every single day was really awesome and motivating for me. And we also received a lot of positive feedback from the community that you guys really enjoyed that series too. Being able to drive down the road and identify that tree that's been staring at you for the last 5 to 10 years. If you're a homeowner, not only being able to identify that tree, but understanding the proper care for that tree to be able to thrive. So with all that being said, I'm so excited to announce that we'll be bringing Tree of the Week back. Yay! And this time we're going to do it a little bit differently. Rather than us picking the tree and posting a one-pager, you guys are going to end up picking the tree, and we're going to post a video about it every single week. And we're going to dive deep and give that tree the spotlight it deserves. So how that'll work is you guys are going to comment a page number or just a random number, your favorite number, whatever. You're going to post that page number in the comments. And then I have picked 3 different books. I'll pick one of the page numbers from the comments, and then that book will be focusing on that week. I'll open up to that page number in the book. Here's the tree. We'll be excited and surprised about it together. And then from there, I'll be able to teach you guys about that tree, and we'll be able to learn about it together. So the 3 books that I picked, the first one, we're going to keep it home base, and it's going to be Trees of Arizona. This is the field guide. And some of it we may have done in the past. It has been a while since we've done Tree of the Week, so hopefully it's a refresher for everybody, and it might seem brand new too. But ones that are common around this area, ones that we find in different parts of the state, we'll be learning all about them and knowing how to identify them, how to care for them, and maybe if they do, they will thrive up here in the Verde Valley, or maybe not the best area for them. So that'll be book number 1 is Trees of Arizona. Book number 2 is going to be Trees of North America. I thought that this was really important to integrate into the series because, especially in this area, I have seen a lot of trees that aren't native to Arizona, and they're absolutely thriving. And a lot of us aren't from Arizona. Some of us may be traveling through, some of us may be leaving Arizona. We've lived here our entire lives. And, why not learn about trees that are within our continent, being able to identify them as well. And there's so many trees out there. I mean, this book is huge, absolutely full of them. And I think it's important to step outside of the box, step outside of our state, and know that there's all these different trees that are out there and what they are, what makes them unique. So that'll be book number 2 is Trees of North America. And the 3rd book I'm really excited for. This book is called The Tree Book. It's from the Smithsonian. And this is the story, science, and history of trees. And what makes this book special is these are going to be trees that are worldwide. And some of them are legendary. Some of them are extremely historical. Some of them are very special to certain cultures. And I think it's important for, again, to step outside of our continent and learn about the trees that are worldwide and what makes them so special, because there are some that are absolutely just an icon to that country or to that culture. So that'll be the 3rd book. And what we'll do is we'll mostly go back and forth between the Trees of Arizona and the Trees of North America. And then once a month, we'll dive into the tree book and we'll learn about a tree that is located somewhere else in the world. So I think this is going to be a fun series. I'm really excited for it. I want this to be a good time for everybody to be able to learn and talk about trees and give all these trees their moment. They deserve it. There's so much good that they do for us. And there's a lot of people out there that have special bonds with their trees and want to have bonds with different trees. And so I think giving them a platform where they're able to shine, this is it. And it's going to be a fun time. So that's how this is going to look. Like I said, what I'm going to need from you guys is going to be a page number in the comments, and I'll pick randomly week over week, and I'll try to get to everybody, I promise. And we'll be able to be surprised together when I open up and see what tree we're talking about. And then from there, I'll be able to teach you guys about that tree. And if you really, really, really have a specific tree that is your absolute favorite that you want to learn about, let me know. What is your favorite tree? Make sure to comment it, and I'll make sure that I get to it outside of the page numbers. So, welcome to Tree of the Week. Super excited. Next week, we'll be starting with Trees of Arizona, and then from there, we'll bounce through the other books. So, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so that way you don't miss any updates and what trees that we'll be focusing on during that week. And then also make sure to follow along. We've got a couple other series going as well. We have our educational series where we dive deep into the biology and the care of trees. We also have Tree Talk with Ty, which dives deep into our line of work and the other things that we do within arboriculture. So again, I'm really excited for Tree of the Week. I hope you guys are too. Get excited. Start thinking of that lucky page number that I'm going to pick. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.